Hey y'all, it's Miss Flores. So today we are starting with our extra credit activity with our first day of our future mini budget project. So what we are doing today is we are thinking about what we want to do in the future and creating a budget in the future. Most adults, once you either graduate high school, get out of college, you're on your own, you're not living with your parents, most adults have to create some kind of budget, right? And our budget is determined on how much money we make. How much money we make is a lot of times determined on what kind of job we have. So those are the kind of questions that we are going to answer today. There's only going to be 4 questions that we're answering, but it is going to involve some research. So let's look at our slides. We've got 4 questions. So first, for our future budget, we need to figure out what we want to do. So we're following the directions to create a budget based on our job. And these questions that we're answering today are going to help us tomorrow. So first off, we need to choose a career. Even if we're not sure of what we want to be when we grow up at this point, just pick anything that you think you might be interested in. So you could be a teacher, veterinarian. You could use your parents as inspiration. Maybe you like the idea of whatever job your parents do. Maybe you want to be in the military, a firefighter, a doctor, anything like that. You can come up with your career. I'm going to put my career for my example. So type here, my career is a teacher. I'm a math teacher. So our second question, we're going to use the internet to find the average annual salary of your future career. So if you don't know how much money you would make, like how much money you would make as a doctor, how much money you'd make as a lawyer, a firefighter, you could always Google that. You could just literally you just say annual salary, average annual salary of, put your career that you want, and Google should pop up with like a little box at the top that basically is like the average annual salary of a person with this job is this amount of money, right? And sometimes they'll give you a range, and you can do the range that's in the middle. So like most teachers in America make between $45,000 and $55,000 depending on where you live, depending on where you teach. And so you can just put basically the amount that's in the middle. My annual salary is $48,000. That is how much I make per year before taxes. Per year before taxes. So this is the first slide. You're coming up with your career. You're finding your average annual salary. Now, our next slide is going to deal with our monthly budget. So for our third question, we're finding out how much money you would make each month. So we need to divide our average annual salary by 12 because there's 12 months in a year, right? So what I could do is I could do 48,000 divided by 12. I could do 48,000 divided by 12, and that would give me how much money it would be a month. Well, 48,000 divided by 12 is $4,000. That's about $4,000 before taxes per month. Now, in order to pay our taxes, figuring out how much it would be after taxes, we can multiply our monthly salary by 0.7. So 7/10. We can multiply this, our salary, our average monthly salary, by 7/10, and that would give us an idea of how much we would be paying after taxes. That amount that we're multiplying could go down depending on how much money we're making, but this is we're estimating on this. So we would take 4,000 times 7/10 is going to give us our amount that we would make after taxes, which would be about $2,800. So $2,800 is the amount of money I would use to actually pay my bills, paying for, car payment, student loans, groceries, rent, internet, entertainment, things like that. So these 4 questions are what we are going to be answering today, and they're going to help us build our budget tomorrow. So all we have to do today is just answering these 4 questions, come up with your own career, and answer these questions using the career that you decide on, and we will discuss it in our meeting this afternoon. All right, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.